Hi there, it's Sue Stapp. I am here to share with you the Zoom Stampin' Group's projects for July 2021. This is the beautiful stamp set that we will be using, and it offers a nice stamp that shows what a lot of people now are doing with the alcohol inks. It kind of has that look to it, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second on some of my samples. The bundle includes the stamp set, which is this, and then the die set, which is this. And these create beautiful cards with a silhouette kind of look like filigree. So I wanted to show you, this is the gold one that I had cut out of the leaf. Now let me show you the cards that we're making. So excited. Okay, the first card is on a base that is our new evening evergreen, and it's a very deep green, as you can see in this. It's got a lot of pigment in there. And this is one of the new embossing folders, and two of them come in a package, and it's called Dots and Checks. This is the check one, and you can see it's kind of a texturized 3D embossing folder, and then I did the die cut in white and glued that on. Now, I'll give you a tip on these die cuts. If you cut them out, whenever you cut your paper, if you put some of the adhesive backed sheets on them, you can just pull that off and that will stick right down. If not, you can use your fine tip glue or your Tombow glue and put that down. But if you get glue outside of the lines, you will see some of that. So I like to use the adhesive sheets whenever possible, if I remember before I die cut it. Now this one I used embossing powder on, the white sparkly embossing powder, and you can also stamp it. And this is stamped with the white stamp pad, and it still shows up. You can see the card will look like this. And what I would recommend is, if you're using the white ink, to put it on your Stamparatus or your stamp positioner, so you can re-stamp it 2 or 3 times to get it nice and white. But it will works very well. So that's card number 1. And this opens to the side or to the top. I did cut a little extra piece here and put that on the inside. That'll look nice. Okay, and then card number 2, this is a beauty. Now this uses our bases. I believe it's, I want to say tic-tac-toe, but it's not tic-tac-toe. I'll have to get back to you on that tip-top taupe. Oh, that's a tongue twister for me this morning. But this uses our gold foil, and it also uses the DSP with the shades of green and the gold foil in the DSP. So that's our background, and all I did was adhere the die cut to the front of the card on that piece. And then at the bottom I have a sentiment that is from the art gallery stamp set, and it says, "I'm thinking of you," and I put a couple of design elements here on either side. These are gems, or 3D gems. So that's card number 2. And card number 3, I love this. This is, I used a new embossing folder called 3D Bark. And it just gives, I did it on the back too, so you could see the great texture on it by itself, but it really does have a lot of texture. Now you could use any embossing folder that you have. Before I embossed it, I stamped the little dots, and the dots come as one of the stamps in the stamp set. So I stamped all around the edge with that, so it gave it some additional contrast. And then I have a piece of pale papaya that's the same width here, 4 1/4, and I stamped that with the dots also using the pale papaya. It's kind of tone on tone. And then I have the polished pink ribbon here that is our, what's one of our in colors. And this is a nylon ribbon, so it's nice and easy to tie. And it's called an open weave ribbon. It's 3/8 of an inch, so it's a perfect size, makes nice bows, and it gives a good accent here. And then for the piece with the floral on it, I used Pear Pizzazz as a background, and then the white cardstock, and I stamped. These are stamps from the set, and you can see how they give a very artistic look, I think. And I put best wishes at the top. You can use this for any holiday or festivity, anything you'd like to send a card to. And then card number 4 is very beautiful, and it also uses the gold foil. And what I do, I didn't mention it on my other foil piece, but what I do is I die cut this from the middle of the gold foil background, and that way you get to use it twice, and it saves on some of your paper. So this is DSP again, and this is the polished pink, and it has the gold inlay in it, so you can see how pretty that is. Now this is the look I was talking about for that stamp that is in the set. This one here at the top, it kind of gives this alcohol ink look, and that's very popular right now. A lot of people are doing that. I've been doing some recently, and I'm going to do a complimentary Zoom workshop at the end of the month, and that is on alcohol inks on vellum, and they are just stunning, and they make such beautiful cards. Now this is polished pink also, and the happy birthday sentiment is right here in your set, and I just think it's a nice clean block letter that looks beautiful on this fancier card. So those are the 4 cards that we'll be doing in our Zoom workshop this month for July 2021. I have people who've signed up already. The date on this is going to be the 27th, and if you've signed up, you'll get your kit and your bundle and all of the paper and embellishments prior to that, along with a link to tie on to the Zoom for us. So I look forward to seeing you, and I hope you enjoy these. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can reach me at my email, which is suestap1@gmail.com. You can also go onto my Stampin' Up website, which is suestap.stampinup.net, or my website is suestap.com, and I'd be happy to assist you in any way possible. I appreciate your joining me, and I hope that I see you soon in one of my workshops. I do workshops monthly, in-home and on Zoom, so I'm here for you, and thanks for joining me. Happy stamping. Bye for now.